Hi, everybody. I think I'm a couple of minutes early. I wanted to get set up for you, and I believe I'm there. So let me just check on a couple of things. I'll be sharing my screen with you, and we're going to dive into um, behind the curtains. So we are going behind the curtains and take a sneak peek. So give me just a couple of minutes. Let me double check the time. And at the moment, my sweet little curly dog is laying down here on top of all my computer wires. So he is very good at unplugging everything. um, Knock on wood, I'm hoping he stays taking a little snooze down there and doesn't unplug anything for me today. So I am really excited about doing this for you today. I've been talking about sharing my results with you a lot in the group. By the way, if you're not in our Pedal Power group, PEDLL, and if you haven't figured that out, it stands for Planet Einstein Digital Learning Lab, and it is our private group of business owners who want to help each other grow and be able to use social media to do that and be able to know how to use social media to do that. There's a big difference in doing it and knowing how to do it. So I think I'm gonna wait just like one more minute to get started. And anyway, so far so good with Curly. And we will actually talk about a couple of things. And I want to encourage you, and I'll say this again when we officially start, but I want to encourage you to stay to the end of today's live because I have a special really cool offer for you that is only good for today. And for those who are on this with me today, watching the live, or actually those who watch the replay of the live. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'll start the official recording from this point. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Today's going to be a really special live with Jackie. And like we did, I think it was last week, wasn't it? When I had the purple wig on that slid off my head. Anyway, it's totally spontaneous, totally transparent. I'm going to take you into my numbers. I have officially become a numbers geek. The last thing in the world I thought I would ever become. But it's just so exciting for me to watch, particularly a successful ad campaign that is just killing it. And that is exactly what this ad is doing right now that I'm going to share with you. So I'll go into my screen in just a minute. But first, I want to tell you that if you stick around to the end of this live today, I have a special offer for you, and it is good only for the people who watch this live event, and then it goes away and will not be back. So stick around till the end. So we are, and actually I sent out an email today. If any of you on here with me got my email, you saw that I asked the question, has anybody ever said this to you? Oh, I tried email. I'm sorry. Let me start that again. Oh, I tried Facebook ads once and they don't work. So that's just a waste of time and money. I can't tell you how many times I've heard that. And I have a hard time not saying something to somebody who says that. I just bite my tongue because they probably don't want to hear my advice or my disagreeing with them. But I'm going to show you today why that is not true and why they do work. You have to know how to do it. It's as simple as that. If you do it wrong, you will waste a whole lot of time and money, which I have done. And maybe those of you who have tried it before have the same feeling. Oh, I tried this. It didn't work. I'm so frustrated. I'm just going to forget it. Well, let me show you some of the secret sauce. So let's go behind the curtains. I'm going to share my screen with you and go into my Facebook. And this may look familiar. There's my buddy Tom and his latest fish. Tom the fisherman. So I'm going to manage ads, which is where I will find all my ads. That takes me into the Facebook ads platform and my ad account. So I'm going to click on my ad account, and this brings up all the ads that I have created. And the one that is activated right now has the blue lighted up space on it. So this is my current ad. And I want to tell you how I started this ad. So let's start with the very basics from the beginning. First, I have been doing some list building ads, and those ads with Facebook are ones designed to get you as much traffic as possible to the targeted audience that you're trying to attract as customers. Okay, you with me so far? So I have done a bunch of those audiences, and Facebook saves them all for me inside the Facebook platform. So now what I can do and what I have done with this ad is test 4 different audiences that I have saved. Actually, not quite true. 2 of them that are saved audiences are an audience that has engaged with something I've done on Facebook in the past. They've clicked on a link, they've liked, they've gone to my website or wherever I directed them. They just did something on Facebook that allowed Facebook to capture them as somebody who engaged with my Facebook page. Okay, end of lengthy explanation there. So I have 4 different audiences, and if you will look at my screen, and I hope you can see this on a desktop because it's going to be really small on your mobile phone, but I will try to explain what is there in case you're not seeing it. So I tested all 4 of these audiences. Now, this particular ad started on Monday, this past Monday, so it hasn't been running for 4 full days yet. The 4 audiences that I targeted, and I'll try to explain this as simply as I can, are all my warm audiences. That means a warm audience is somebody in that audience, all of the people in that warm audience know who you are. You're not hitting them cold. They know who I am, probably recognize my name because they have been to my stuff before. They have seen my posts, my ads, my whatever. So first audience, warm. Second audience was a saved audience that is a retargeting of people in a very specific niche. It means a very specific group of people who are my avatar. And my avatar means that they have all the characteristics of my ideal customer. And if I'm going too deep here, I apologize. I want to keep it really simple. Now, here are the two other ads that I targeted, but I have killed. Poor audiences, they are dead because, and this was a really hard decision because all of them performed well, but these two performed much better than these bottom two. So test it. How did I learn that? From all these numbers that I'm going to share with you. And I'm going to go to a different screen to share the numbers with you of these audiences. So remember, all four of these under just one campaign. So there's campaign level, ad set level, and ad level. That is what makes up the whole campaign for a Facebook ad. We right now are looking at the ad set level, which is where you do all your targeting. And this is where you build the separate audiences. So let's get into the nitty gritty. Let's look at the numbers. Okay, and remember, this is since Monday. Okay, my two that are winners that I'm still running are doing this. I have 14 results. What is a result? A result is somebody who took an action that I wanted them to take. In this instance, my action was I want them to sign up for my free mini course that some of you are taking now. Some of you have not signed up for it, and you should, because it is good. All right, so I had 14 on the first one, 24 on the second one. So that means right now I had 56 total that are still active today. And let me show you something else that you can do. My picture's above it. I can search this by what happened yesterday. Let's go look at what happened yesterday. Okay, yesterday my results were, I got 3 results and 9 leads, 3 leads on that one, 9 leads on that. So I had a total of 12 from these two ads. And I can look at just what's happening today. Let's see how today is doing. Today, so far, I've had 1 on this one and 4 on this one. But let me show you something really interesting and something else that goes into analyzing every one of these columns on here of the numbers. So why did I choose these two? Well, because they had the most link clicks. They had the highest click-through rates, meaning I want the link click-through, not just all clicks of that button that says sign up. The click-through rate is people who press the button that says sign up. So I had anything above a little higher than 1% is good here. I'm getting a 2.04% and a 2.64% on my click-through link click-through rates. Now, it also shows you what your total click-through, but again, the link click-through is what I want to pay attention to. And then this number at the very end, and it tells me what my cost per 1,000 impressions is. This one is running much higher than this one. So at this point of these two ads, and I want to get this down to one ad and throw all my budget into putting more gas to the engine to get one single ad that's just killing it. So what you've seen so far, which of these two ads would you kill? Look at the numbers here. That one's 3, that one's 7. Okay, check mark for this one. That one's video percentage watch is higher on the second one. Check for the second one. Average view time of the video is higher. Through plays is higher. Click-through rate is quite a bit higher. Cost per link click. Look at this one. This one's costing me $3.58 for every person who clicks on that link to sign up. This one's costing me $1.64. Again, no brainer there, right? Click-through rate, 9% on this one versus not quite 5% on that one. So this one is a clear winner, at least at this point, and I think it's going to keep trending that way. So by the end of the day, I am probably going to turn this one off and concentrate all my money on this one ad that is my all warm audience of people who know me, that have already engaged with me at least a couple of times. And let me show you one other number here. I want to show you what my budget is and what I have spent so far. And let me go back to the lifetime view on this. Okay. And actually that may change all the numbers. I forgot I was on the lifetime view. Okay, so actually the trend is holding true, that the second one is way outperforming the first one. And let me tell you something about what I learned from day 2 of running this ad. This ad that we've already proven with today's numbers that are cumulative is doing much better. It is clearly the best of all 4 of them. At day 2, I almost killed this one. And then I heard my Facebook coach, Tracy, I heard Tracy's voice in my head and said to me, Jackie, leave it alone for 3 days. Don't touch anything. Don't change anything. Don't edit anything. Let it run and let the algorithms do their thing. And then after 3 days, start making modifications in it. So if I had not listened to that Tracy voice in my head, I would have killed the best performing ad that I have going. Okay, so here's what my budget was. So I was spending $25 a day for each ad set. So obviously you can do that math pretty easily. I was spending $100 a day to test this ad. I let them run for 3 days. Today is day 4. So I just killed these ads yesterday, at the end of the day yesterday, when it was clear that these top 2 were the best performing. So now I am spending $50 a day. And one other thing I tested that I want to show you, I'm going over to, now remember the 3 parts of a Facebook ad campaign. We have campaign level, ad set level, and ads. I'm going to click over to the ads and show you what happened here. So I tested 2 different type of image. One was an image that was nothing but the picture. The other one was about a 45-second, maybe even a little longer than that, video. So I wanted to see, is the video going to perform better, or is the image going to perform better? Everything else was the same. So when you do A/B testing, which is what that is called, you change just one variable. So in this case, the variable was, one is a picture, one is a video. Which one is going to do better? Got any clues? Since both of these are videos that are still running, I think you just got your answer. The videos killed it. And what does that tell you? Here is another profound lesson to learn. If you are not using videos, you are not reaching your potential in terms of what your ads can do performance-wise. So this was, oh, and let me go back to the ad set level and show you what I have spent. So here we go. Here is my total ad spend. Right now, I have a total. Remember, the first 3 days, I was spending $25. And actually, they spent a little bit less than my budget. So that's good. If Facebook wants to spend less to get me the results, that's fine with me. But here's my total. For day 4, where I am right now, I have spent a total of $287.80. Let me start that again. $287.83. And I have a total of 150 link clicks. Pretty impressive, right? This means I have 150 new customers. How'd you like to have 150 new customers? 150 in 3.5 days. Do you think Facebook ads work now? I hope I have proven my point. So let me come back on with you. I'm going to stop the share and come back full screen. And I promised you at the end of this video that I had a special offer for you. If you want to learn how to do this, there's a piece of it in my free course. You can learn a little bit of how to get Facebook ads that do this for you, that get you 150 potential customers. And those are people who self-selected. They had to opt in and say, yes, I want this. So here's what you can do. Today, or while this Facebook Live is still being active today and during the replay, which will mean probably one more day, by the end of the day tomorrow, which is Friday, you can get my free course. And the link, you can get my full course. You already have access to the free course that teaches a little bit. So if you want the full-blown, how do I make ads like this? How do I set up sales funnels? How do I create content? How do I make videos that are going to get those kind of numbers? How do I put it all together and have a strategy for when to do this? If you don't know how to do that, then I am going to take you by the hand in this course, and today only, the cost for that is $325 for a 5-week deep dive. You will become the smartest person you know. And you will learn how to get new customers. So take a look. Come join me for, it is called The Game of Digital Marketing, and it is a Moneyball business model based on the movie, The Moneyball. And you will see why and how we came up with that title, because I make an analogy to what they did in The Moneyball to turn their business around. They were failing. they were going to go down the tubes because they were losing every game. So if you're like the team in the Moneyball, which by the way starred Brad Pitt, and I will watch anything Brad Pitt does. So as a matter of fact, I have him in my material that I hope you will be clicking on. So at the end of this video today, go to that link up at the very top of this, click on it, and it will take you to the place to sign up for the course you need, the course that is not a want, it is a need, my friends. Unless you have more customers pouring in your doors than you can possibly handle, then you need this course. And it is with my heart that I am putting it out there for you. I have worked on this for just about a year now, and some of you have lived through that process with me, and every ounce of energy and knowledge and skill that I have has gone into this, along with the help of many of my friends who are experts who gave me their guidance and their advice. Deanna, if you're on here, my heart to you would never have happened without you. So I would love to have you join me in this course because I want to help your business grow. I don't want to see small business owners struggle like I did getting through this. I may even get teary talking about this because I am so passionate about it. And it is my gift to you and your investment with me, and I will be there for you. So please, my friends, take your business to the next level and learn how to do this the right way so your business can grow. So thank you for being here with me today. I'm thrilled to show you the success I'm having with this, and I wish the same for you. So next week, oh, by the way, after you sign up for the course, go take a look at our Pedal Power Group. Remember, I told you what Pedal stands for. It's our private group. Click to join our group if you feel like it would be of value. We're doing learning videos, sharing with each other how to help. And that group is going to turn into the tribe group for the course. So see you next week. We have a special guest that I'll be telling you about as the week goes on next week. So thanks for being here. Bye for now, everybody.